Ang programang ito ay may mga temang hindi angkop para sa mga trolls, haters at bashers. Patnuway ng may utak, kailangan.
Ang topic natin for today, a very good girl, grateful to attend a Star Magic Ball. The Hollywood premiere. Was ABS-CBN being dishonest? Was ABS-CBN being clever in milking the place they picked to have a premiere? Yung font ng The Hollywood premiere, halos kasing laki na ng title ng pelikula. The poster won't scream, a very good girl, the Yazoo City premiere. At unang-una dyan, yung mga ABS-CBN alt accounts. Yes, kayo, ng mga alt accounts. Malinaw, magkaiba. Hollywood, pwedeng place, pwedeng industry. A very good girl, place. Liza Soberano, industry. Huwag niyo paghaluin. At ang advice ko sa inyo, panoorin niyo ang A Very Good Girl. Welcome to another episode of Tara Kape, kung saan binabawasan natin ang mga katangahan sa social media. Kalaban ng mga tanga. Paminsan-minsan, kung nagbabasa kayo ng mga comments sa ating vlog, ay may paminsan-minsan may naliligaw na mga tanga dyan. Pakicorrect na lang. Wala tayong time dyan. Siguro isang episode babasahin natin lahat ng mga comments nila at magre-react tayo. But anyway, kumusta na po kayo? Life is good. That is our affirmation for today. No, agree kayo dyan? Madaming challenges ang buhay, hindi madali, di ba? It is not easy to maintain a relationship sa inyong mister o misis, sa inyong boyfriend o girlfriend, sa inyong mga anak, di ba? It is not easy to be a fan, lalo na sa panahon ngayon na napakaraming haters and bashers. It is not easy to earn a decent living. Yung hindi mo na kailangan magnakaw, hindi mo kailangan gumawa ng fake news, hindi mo kailangan maging clickbait at manira ng kapwa para lang makakain ka at ang iyong mga anak. It's not easy to be nice to people who are not nice. Ang hirap, hindi ba? Pero masarap pa rin mabuhay, masarap kumain, magkape, o maglakad, no? Manood ng sine. Masarap ang mahalin at magmahal. At masarap ang mangarap at matupad ang pangarap. Like last weekend, we visited a pumpkin patch. This is a yearly autumn o fall tradition sa aking pamilya. Yung pumasyal sa pumpkin patch. It puts you in the mood to welcome the coming holidays. Family is very important. Kahit gaano kagulo ang mundo, you can always find peace within your family. That is your center. The world, kaya ko sinabi yan kasi that should be constant sa buhay ninyo, yung pamilya ninyo, yung stability na andyan sa family. And kaya sinabi ko yan kasi the world is changing, hindi ba? Social media 10 years ago is very different from social media today, no? Nung nag-umpisa tayo sa social media, that more than 10 years ago, I'm sure, send tayo ng friend request, diba? Pasok ka sa Facebook, nakita mo, uy, si ano to friend request, diba? Tuwang-tuwa tayo, na-reconnect tayong lahat. Yung crush mo nung elementary, hindi mo na nakita ever since. Nakita mo sa Sokmed. Pero that was when we were just beginning. Ngayong 2023, ano nang ginagawa mo sa Facebook mo? Nagbabawas ka na ng Facebook friends. Hindi ka na tumatanggap basta-basta ng friend request. Kasi 3,000 ang iyong FB friends. Kapag nag-post ka ng video, 1,500 views. 20 likes. So you're asking, anong klaseng friends itong mga ito? And of course, Dati, ang mga tao, kinakamusta ka. Dahil ang tagal ka na nilang hindi nakausap. Ngayon, pag merong musta na message, hindi mo na babasahin. Alam mo na yun. Mustang. Kamusta? Utang. Ano pa ang nagbago sa social media? Twisting the truth. That is now very common on social media, di ba? Dahil showbiz ang pinag-uusapan natin, kultura, technology made celebrities more accessible. Di ba? Alam nyo, para ma-count nyo yung blessing nyo ngayon, yung mga batang lumaki na meron ng internet, no? Nung panahon ko, kailangan mong bumili ng Kislap Magazine para may balita ka sa paborito mong artista. Later on, naging social na yung magazine. Gumanda na yung papel na ginagamit at magaganda na yung mga pictures. Naging Yes Magazine. At kailangan mo mag-antay ng weekend para mapanood mo ang Showbiz Talk Show, The Buzz, sa Channel 2. Ngayon, kung anong tanghalian ng iyong paboritong artista, alam mo. Kasi nakapost sa Instagram. Diba? Pwede ka pa mag-comment. Ang sarap naman. Wow, sana all. But with fan accessibility comes hater accessibility. Kung madali ka na ngayon mag-comment sa post ng iyong paboritong artista, mas madali na rin para sa hater ang mag-post ng comment na kung ano-ano para inisin ang artista at ang kanilang mga fans. Spreading lies, twisting facts, they have reached a dangerous level sa internet that we have no choice but to protect ourselves from it. Kaya mayroong programang ganito. Most common tool ng mga haters ito, tama? Yung twisting the truth. And this is when someone changes the facts to a story to make it seem like something else happened. And this is being done for a variety of reasons, just to make someone look bad, to spread misinformation, or to simply get attention for clout, and engagement. Kaya nga, mag-ingat po tayo kung saan natin kinukuha ang mga impormasyon. Twisting the truth, hindi yan harmless. It can damage people's reputations and relationships. Kaya galit na galit tayo sa mga ganyan. Ang topic natin for today, a very good girl, grateful to attend a Star Magic Ball. Pinagsama natin yung isang pelikula at isang pagtitipon, punong-puno ng mga maling impormasyon. Ngayon, aalamin natin saan galing yung mga maling impormasyon. Ito na yung pangako ko sa inyo last episode. Sabi ko, tinanong natin, safe ba si Catherine Bernardo at mga fans niya dito sa vlog natin? Yes po ang sagot. But you have to differentiate between being a fan and being a hater. Magkaiba po yan. Posibleng fan ka ng isang artista, pero hater ka rin. So, what we will do here is we will not call you out for being a fan. That's your right. But I will call your attention for being a hater, because you have no right to hate someone so much that you are going to spread misinformation. Hindi ang karapatan. Okay, let's proceed. On September 12, the 12th of September 2023, MJ Felipe posted on Twitter a poster for the US premiere of the movie A Very Good Girl. Very prominently, it says on the poster, the Hollywood premiere. Siyempre, ABS-CBN movie ito. So, given na ABS-CBN yung gumawa nitong poster, imposibleng GMA gumawa niyan. Walang kinalaman dyan si Mr. Goson. So, question number 1. Was ABS-CBN being dishonest and therefore misleading the public? The Hollywood premiere. Ang ganda, no? Ang sagot dyan, no. ABS-CBN is actually correct. The poster is accurate. They rented a theater located in Hollywood, the Hollywood district, to show the movie. Kaya it is a Hollywood premiere. Just the same, kung sa New York nila ilo-launch yung movie, it is correct to say the New York premiere. Diba? And a premiere is defined as the initial showing, the debut of a film sa isang bansa o sa isang place. Question number 2. Wala naman palang mali doon sa the Hollywood premiere. Was ABS-CBN being clever in milking the place they picked to have a premiere? O ang sagot dyan, yes. No? Obvious ba? Yung font ng The Hollywood Premiere, halos kasing laki na ng title ng pelikula. Tapos mas malaki pa sa pangalan ng mga artista. This was purposefully done. This was not an accident. Napalaki ko yung font. Na-print na 10,000 na posters na na-print natin. Hindi ko nakita, sorry po. This was not an accident. Sadya yun. Well, bakit? Hollywood is the TV and movie capital of the world. No, who doesn't want to have their movie attached to the name Hollywood? Diba? And I am pretty sure, alam ko mag-a-agree kayo dito, na kung yung theater na nirentahan nila was located in an obscure town in the US. Halimbawa, sa New Mexico, sila mag-launch. Las Cruces, New Mexico. Or Yazoo City, Mississippi. No? Hindi ganyan kalaki yung font size ng venue. The poster won't scream, a very good girl, the Yazoo City premiere. Baka maliit na maliit. At sasabihin, US premiere. Dahil ayaw nilang ma-highlight yung Yazoo City or kahit yung state of Mississippi. Tama! Hindi naman tayo nagsisinungaling dito. Question number 3. Is there anything wrong with this? Diba? Ginawa nilang poster, halos kasing laki ng title ng movie, yung venue. Wala. Walang mali dito. Hindi naman illegal yan. Hindi naman unethical. Diba? Sana kung pinangalandakan nila na a very good girl, the Hollywood premiere, tapos yung sinihan pala na nakuha nila ay located sa Hollywood, Alabama. O kaya gagawin doon sa Hollywood Cafe sa New Jersey. ABS-CBN, binayaran nila yung venue. I am sure it is not cheap. Entitled ang ABS-CBN, ipangalandakan sa publiko, ipagyabang na sa Hollywood ito gagawin. Pareho lang yan. Sa wedding ninyo, na very proud kayo kasi na-afford nyo ang balesin. No? Baka nga sa envelope ng invitation nyo nakasulat malaking malaki font, di ba? You are invited to a very balesin wedding. Oh. So wala namang palang problema, di ba?
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Wala, ang daming spam, daming spam callers. Kaya kami we keep yung landline Iba yung kwento. We keep the landline. Binibigay namin the number palagi, landline. Meron kailangan i-supply yung phone number at hindi cellphone. Para dyan sila tawag lang ang tawag. Alam nyo kung importante, tsaka legit yung tawag, mag-iwan ng message please call us. Di ba? This is ganitong company. Please call us. Or kung kaibigan mo talaga, pakitawagan ako o kamag-anak mo. Sana wala yung train of thought natin. Yun. Pareho lang yan doon sa wedding ninyo na proud kayo na balesin, hindi ba? Na-afford ninyo. At sa envelope nyo, I'm pretty sure, baka nakasulat in bold letters. Mas malaki pa siguro sa pangalan nyo. No? You are invited to a very balesin wedding. Wala namang problema doon, di ba? It was accurate. It wasn't misleading. It was neither illegal or unethical. Tama lang pagyabang mo kung ano yung afford mo, di ba? If you have it, flaunt it. Very good, ABS-CBN. So, anong problema? Bakit may away tungkol dito sa social media? Haters. As usual, mga haters ni Liza Soberano ang problema, no? Who keeps dragging her name to everything and anything ABS-CBN, no? At unang-una dyan, yung mga ABS-CBN alt accounts. Yes, kayo, mga alt accounts. And here is one toxic alt account for ABS-CBN. Diba? Makaspread lang ng hate kahit pilit na pilit. Now, kung nakikinig kayo sa lecture natin, sa opening statement ko, anong sabi ko? Favorite tool ng mga unggoy na to, twisting the facts to serve their selfish interest. No? To be honest, not in the interest of ABS-CBN or Catherine Bernardo or any of their celebrities, but their own selfish interest for clout and engagement. Notice ha, ilang minuto na ako nagsasalita tungkol sa a very good girl. Nabanggit ko ba si Catherine Bernardo? Hindi. Kasi wala naman siyang kinalaman sa lahat ng gulong ito. To be honest, di ba? Pero ang mga haters, pilit siya nilalagay sa gitna. Para pang asar sa ibang tao. Siya ngayon ang binabanatan, si Catherine. Kawawa naman si Catherine Bernardo. Nadadamay sa mga kagaguhan nitong mga alt accounts. And this program is here to defend her against haters using her to spread negativity. No? Sabi natin, tama yung term na the Hollywood premiere. Malaki masyado pero tama, walang mali dito. Pero anong mali sa statement ng troll na ito, ng hater na ito? Eto, makinig kayo. Kailangan yung gamitin yung utak ninyo ng konti. Para maintindihan. A word can have different meanings. One word, different meanings. Malinaw? Example. Ayala is both a place and a surname of a very wealthy family. Kapag nagko-commute ka, anong sinasabi mo? Mama, dalawang Ayala. Alam na agad ng driver ng mga kasama mo sa mga kasama mong pasahero, no? Na you are referring to the place, to the location. Specifically, Ayala Avenue. Bababa ka sa Ayala Avenue. Hindi ka bibigyan ng driver ng isang Fernando Sobel at isang Jaime Augusto. No? Kasi akala niya, when you said, ay, akala ko sabi mo dalawang Ayala, ito si Augusto at si Fernando. No? Kasi alam nila, you meant Ayala Avenue. Ayala, one word, two meanings. A family and a location. Okay, proceed tayo sa Hollywood. Liza Soberano is dreaming of making it in Hollywood. Not the geographical location, but the American movie industry. Okay? Repeat after me. Not the location, but the industry. Hollywood, one word, two meanings. Geographical location, movie industry. Ang ginagawa ni Liza Soberano before the SAG-AFTRA strike, she was auditioning kapag meron mga casting calls. She didn't want to just do any activity in Hollywood like a movie screening or mag-perform siya dun along Hollywood Boulevard kung nasaan yung mga stars ng mga artista na merong lata sa harap. Siguro kakanta siya doon o kaya magmamime. Tapos yung lata niya doon ilalagay ng mga dumadaan yung tip. Hollywood activity. Not just any Hollywood activity yung gusto ni Liza. The Hollywood premiere, as used by ABS-CBN in promoting the movie A Very Good Girl, is accurate only as to the location, no, where the movie premiere will be held. Okay? Nandun yung theater sa Hollywood District within the city of Los Angeles, California, USA, North America, Earth, Solar System, Universe. Okay, so Hollywood of A Very Good Girl, place, exact geographic location. Hollywood, Liza wants to penetrate American movie industry. Magkaiba. Pero ang mga tanga, pinaghalo. Kung unahan lang, o kung isa lang ibig sabihin natin ng Hollywood, which is the geographic location, di ba? Kung unahan lang makapunta sa Hollywood, at kahit anong activity lang, mas nauna pa ako, magbubuhat ako ng bangko mas nauna pa ako mag-Hollywood kay Catherine at kay Liza. Baka kahit kay Dali De Leon. Because first time I went to Hollywood, that was December 1994. No, kasama ako sa debating team ng school namin, which is San Beda, and we competed in Princeton University, international debate. Pero before we went to New Jersey, Princeton, nagstay muna kami sa Los Angeles para mamasyal. So, nagpunta kami sa Hollywood. So, sino ang nauna sa Hollywood? Ako dyan sa banyo sa Hollywood noong 1994. Nag-movie premiere si A Very Good Girl ngayon 2023, and hopefully 2024 ipapalabas na dyan yung Lisa Frankenstein na kasama si Liza Soberano. Kung sundin natin yung yung logic nung tangang alt account, sinong nauna? Pero kung ma-penetrate yung movie industry, sinong nauna? Malamang mauuna si Liza kasi ipapalabas na yung Lisa Frankenstein. Tama! Malinaw! Magkaiba. Hollywood, pwedeng place, pwedeng industry. A Very Good Girl, place. Liza Soberano, industry. Huwag niyo paghaluin. So you see how toxic this ABS-CBN alt accounts, no? Ginugulo ninyo si Catherine, ginugulo nyo yung pelikula, di ba? Dinadamay nyo. Ang question is, siya ba yung gumawa ng poster? Hindi. Mali ba yung nakasulat sa poster? Hindi. So, saan yung problema? Di ba? Nung pumasok yung mga haters trying to link the movie to Liza na wala namang kinalaman sa pelikula. So, same question natin for Catherine, ganun din kay Liza. Saan mo ipapasok si Liza dyan actually? Di ba? Nandun ba siya sa movie? Siya ba yung director? Hindi. Producer ba siya? Hindi. O clapperman lang ba siya? Hindi. Di ba? Tapos ipapasok mo. So, here is my my gift sa ating mga Catherine Bernardo fans dahil first time natin siyang i-discuss. Yung real fans not the haters. Alam nyo, si Catherine is like Liza. And at iba pang mga artista. Pareho rin ni Nadine, pareho ni Marian Rivera, etc. etc. Pareho silang biktima ng mga haters. No? Bawat isa may hater sila. Kaya lang, ang laging sinasabi ko, ang difference ni Liza sa kanila, organize yung attack. Kay Liza, may ABS-CBN alt accounts, meron silang ringleader, si Ogie Diaz at si Christy Fermin, na talaga namang subok na, di ba? Sa larangan ng paglalathala ng mga libelous articles. But Catherine is also a regular victim of hating, bashing, and trolling na kailangan nating i-defend. Itong mga ABS-CBN alt accounts, we are calling you out. Itong mga ito, you are not doing Catherine any favor by doing this. Kala nyo nakakatulong kayo. Fake fans kayo ni Catherine. Fake. You are only using Catherine Bernardo to spread your brand of hate. Diba? Sarili lang ang iniisip ninyo. Anything for clout and engagements, diba? Kagaya ng Tatay OG ninyo. Isa yung likaw ng bitukan ninyo. Gagamit ng tao para magalit yung public o yung netizen, yung sa tao na yun, para kumampi sa inyo. Alam niyo kung totoo kayong fans, you don't draw negative attention to your idol. No. As a matter of fact, you are being unfair to Catherine. This is her movie. Sasali nyo si Liza. Diba? Natural kakasa yung mga fans ni Liza. They're not going to take this sitting down. And when you do this, you are painting a target on her back sa likod ni Catherine. Check nyo ito. Sana nagbaon ng correct grammar. This comment standing alone is so wrong. It is a hate post. Even though I defend Liza Soberano, I won't defend comments like this against another celebrity. No? Sabi ko nga, itong vlog natin is a safe space for all celebrities and fans, but not haters and hate posts. But if you add context to this reply, let's see some more tweets from yung mga haters ni Liza. Maiintindihan mo eh. Now you can say this Liza fan was provoked. No? So expected that he or she would push back. Hindi sila uupo at manonood lang na sa laulain ninyo yung kanilang idolo. Sa trabaho ko, may tinatawag na mitigating circumstances. Pag may nagawa kang krimen at maraming mitigating circumstances, bababa yung sentensya sa iyo. No? Kasi justified. No? Kahit pa paano, na-justify yung ginawa mo kasi ang daming provocations. So, you see the injustice you are doing to Catherine na akala nyo tinutulungan nyo siya. Real fans won't do that. You invite others to attack Catherine. Hindi ganun ang fan. Diba? And here is what I I'll tell you something about Catherine Bernardo. Catherine is a very good actress. she is capable of shining on her own without these haters helping Kuno, K-U-N-O, Kuno, to push Catherine's career to greater heights. Hindi kayo nakakatulong. Sa totoo lang kung merong may gustong mag-follow kay Catherine, tapos makita nila, ganito pala mga alt accounts na sumusuporta kay Catherine, ang totoxic. Diba? Tatanungin nila, requirement ba yan para maging fan? Kailangan ba maging Liza hater, Bea hater? Kailangan ba laitin ko din yung mga GMA artist para maging fan ni Catherine? Lalayo sila. Yung fandom ni Catherine, guard your ranks. Bantayan nyo ang inyong mga hanay. Weed out your toxic members. Hindi lang kay Catherine, pati kay Liza, pati kay Nadine, pati sa mga ibang artista. This is true for all fandoms. Lahat ng fandom may share na mga toxic members. Away lang yung hinahanap. Gulo. Sabi ko sa inyo, we support all celebrities here. We defend them against haters and trolls and fake news peddlers. Kasama dyan si Catherine. At ang advice ko sa inyo, panoorin nyo ang A Very Good Girl. Bakit? Kasi ako napanood ko na. Kung hindi ka man fan ni Catherine o ni Dali o hindi ka man supporter ng ABS-CBN, at least as a fan of Filipino movies, as a supporter of the Philippine movie industry, panoorin ninyo, at maganda naman. I plan to dedicate an entire episode reviewing the film. Sana magawa ko. Ang tip ko lang, kung manonood kayo, block all negativity surrounding the movie. That is what I did. Kasi di ba, pwede bang appreciate ko lang yung acting skills ni Catherine at ni Dali at yung mga ibang artista doon, without comparing them to others. And to all the fandoms out there, it is possible to enjoy Catherine's acting without hating Liza. And it is possible to enjoy all the things Liza is doing right now without hating Catherine. Magpapasko na Give love on Christmas Day. At hindi lang ako nanood, sinama kong aking dalawang anak na hindi masyadong interesado sa Tagalog movies dahil dito sila pinanganak, dito sila lumaki. I want to find time to review. If ever I do that, it will be a positive one. Focusing on the strengths, not on the weaknesses of the movie. At kung may pangit man tayong babanggitin, it will be constructive criticism. Hindi para mag-spread ng hate. I fully support Catherine and her fans. We wish her good luck. Yung mga iba't ibang fandom dyan, watch out for haters na gagamit ng artista para i-provoke yung ibang fandom. After everything's been said and done about this movie, what do we have here? A very good movie being ruined by a very sad group of haters. Forever grateful. Patama ba yan ang ABS-CBN sa mga umalis na artista? So tama yung tema, walang mali. So sana naman nagsimula ang gulo. Grateful, but you have so much hate. Being grateful means marami pong salamat at ako po ay grateful na tao. Hindi katulad ng ibang mga ungrateful dyan. Alam niyo na ang difference between a grateful person and a self-righteous person.